A while ago, we noticed a pattern. It shows up in a lot of companies, especially in insurance. An actuary builds a model in Excel. This model decides things like pricing, risk, what a customer pays, and sometimes whether a policy is even approved. So it's not just a spreadsheet, it's actually running a big part of the business. Then that Excel model gets passed to developers, because now it needs to go into a real system, a policy system. The thing that actually runs the company day to day, the thing used by thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of customers. So the developers take the Excel and they start rebuilding it in code. Every formula, every condition, every edge case. This takes months, often 6 months or more. And when it's finally done, everyone hopes it behaves the same as the spreadsheet. Sometimes it does, sometimes it's slightly off. And then something predictable happens. The Excel model changes. A new pricing rule, a small adjustment, one extra condition. In Excel, that takes minutes. But in the system, that change has to go back through developers, new tickets, more coding, testing, deployments. So now you have two things, the Excel model and the system. And they slowly drift apart. Different logic, different results, different answers to the same question, and that is where problems start. That's the pattern we kept seeing, again and again. And that's where Codcel came from. Instead of rebuilding the spreadsheet, what if the spreadsheet became the system? Now, you take that same Excel model, you upload it, and Codcel turns it into a working application. Services, AI-enabled servers, and real, production-ready code. In minutes, not months. Upload, generate, done. The logic and tables in Excel is exactly the logic and tables that runs in the system. No rewriting, no interpretation, no mismatch. And when the model changes, you just generate it again. No long cycle, no backlog, no guessing if it still matches. And importantly, you get real code. Rust, Python, Java, C#, and more. You can run it anywhere. You fully own it. So instead of an Excel file on one side and a separate system on the other, you get one thing that actually works the same way everywhere, which sounds obvious, but somehow isn't how most companies operate. To find out more, visit us anytime at codcel.io.